Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about my stock picks for March 1st through the 5th. So just to reiterate, guys, not a financial advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Also, if you find value in today's video, smash that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. That way YouTube can let you know when we release new content. So let's dive on into it, guys. First, a quick recap of February 22nd through the 26th. So my picks were SNPW, HEMP, HEMP, IDEX, GNUS, and FNGU. So this was kind of a wash for me this week. And, the markets had, some selling off. It was pretty nasty. And yeah, I really just sat on the sidelines for most of the week, to be honest with you. I didn't buy anything, I didn't sell anything. Um, I just kind of sat on the sideline and watched. So I already had SNPW, I already had HEMP, already had FNGU. I did have GNUS in another um, brokerage account, such as Webull. Link in the description below for free stocks, by the way. And I actually had IDEX as well. I was just looking to add to my position for another swing, but I didn't see any type of indication that made me feel comfortable buying anything this week. And because I didn't know if we're just going to continue to go down on these plays or if this was the bottom. So I really wanted to wait until this week until I, buy anything new. So my picks for this week are going to be a couple of them that are carrying over from last week. So I am looking to buy more SNPW, 15 cents or below. I do think this one's going to double in the upcoming weeks, and I just feel comfortable about buying at those price points and then exiting at about the 25-cent mark or above, depending on the volume that we're getting. Hemp Incorporated, ticker symbol HEMP. This is a long-term play for me, so I'm looking to buy more shares periodically as it dips. So anything below 0.015 would be something that attracts me for sure. A shorter term play for me is America ZOM. You probably heard a lot of guys talking about this, including Chris Sane. If you keep up with him, he talks about this as an easy money play. So I'm looking for $2 actually or below is a good buy in for me on this particular play. And then UVXY, I keep having this on here. This is just maybe like a day trade for those of you who are keeping up with, the S&P 500 and you understand the charts. If we get overvalued on the charts again, then this is going to be something that you can take advantage of. Another thing I want to talk to you about is my watch list, and this is Workhorse, guys, ticker symbol WKHS. If you haven't seen the video I made about Workhorse, it should be appearing right here at the top right corner. So they had some bad news about how they didn't get the USPS contract, and then they had some other news come out saying that the House Democrats may fight that decision and maybe sway it back into their favor. So that's very, very interesting. So anyway, guys, let's take a look at the charts, see what they're telling us, and that'll make you hopefully help you make an educated decision on where you would like to buy in or sell at on any of these plays. All right, guys, first one up, Sun Pacific Holding Corp, ticker symbol SNPW. So been in this play for a little bit now, swung it once already up all the way to the 20 or 21 cent mark. I've gotten in at about 15 cents. Ever since then, it's had its pullback and it's been trading right in between this channel here and just kind of, pretty stagnant, not really doing much. So my support is going to be still at about 7.5 cents. My resistance at about a little over 13, let's say 13.5 cents, we'll call it, just to make it easy. And so I'm really hoping, possibly we can see it at least, if it wants to move slow, that's fine, but I'd like to see it move up closer to that 13-cent mark. And if we can get a candle close above that 13 and some change mark, that would give me a good feeling moving forward that we should be on the up and up. Hopefully we can make some, more room to the upside. We need some type of good, some more PR coming out, another catalyst to hit. That way we can get some volume, because you can see there's really not much volume coming in on this particular play right now. And the RSI, you are at about fair value. On the MACD, we're still in a bearish pattern, but barely. It's not, showing me too much red. The lines are really, really close together. We're just waiting on some volume to come in and some, some momentum to move it towards the upside. Next up, Hemp Incorporated, ticker symbol HEMP. As you can see, we had hit at 4 cents at one point, and we had a pretty big sell-off. And now same thing, kind of similar to SNPW. We're just kind of hanging out in this little channel here. I am waiting to hear back from the company. I did email them asking them when earnings were going to be released. And when I hear back from them, I will share that information with you. I think earnings is going to be positive thing for us, and I think that's going to send us higher up. But it may just kind of, trade and chill out in this particular area here for a little while. We did get some PR last week saying that they're looking to expand their processing facilities in Florida. So that's a good thing for the long term. So I am looking to buy a little bit here, but I'm not going to finish out my full position, I don't believe, just in case we do see it continue to come down. Then if it goes below, what I'm seeing here, then I'll probably potentially finish out my position and just wait on it. But like I said, this is a longer term play for me, guys. I'm talking a year to 2 years. I'm waiting for it to hit that dollar mark before I cash out. If it, of course, if I have my full position. So, and then also, depending on, uh, I guess I shouldn't say I'm waiting for it to hit a dollar. I'll probably swing it on the way up. Maybe 25 cent will be an exit point, then re-enter, then 50 cent would be an exit point, and then ride it up to a dollar, just depending on the volume. Next up, guys, Zomedica. This is ticker symbol ZOM. So this is Chris Sain's one of his easy money plays. And I started looking into this stock, and I said, man, this is seems like a good deal, a $2 stock. I started taking a look at it. So I know that we've been on an uptrend. We did hit $3 and we fell down. And then when we hit that SMA line, what I liked about it is we bounced right off of it. Okay, so we hit it and we found support. And then even after last week, we didn't, tank and go below that SMA line. And we actually got a buy signal off of the close on Friday. So I'm hoping Monday maybe we can start coming up a little bit higher and retest this resistance or even bust through sometime this week at 231. So resistance currently 231, support at about $1.88. So if you see it come up and then pull back down, just watch it and make sure it bounces off of that 188, 190 $1.90 or $1.88 level. That'll give you an indication on if it's going to hold support, or if it breaks below, that's not a good sign. So we'll just kind of test it out and see. So anything $2 or below, guys, I would buy in, and what I'm going to do is hold it until it hits about 275 to 290. I'm going to try to cash out right before $3, take my profit, and get out. Okay, guys, so this week UVXY for sure is just going to be most likely a day trade if I even get in it at all. This thing is very, it's risky because you never really know exactly where the market's going to head, but you can use these charts to kind of give you an educated guess on what's going to happen. So right now it is closer to overvalue, so I don't like it at these prices. I want it, to fall back down closer, maybe into the 8s or below, because that means it's going to get into undervalued territory, which means the S&P 500 is going to be in overvalued, and I like to play them against each other. So if the S&P 500 goes to overvalued, UVXY will be undervalued, and then that's whenever I would buy. And once the market gets a little pullback in their dips and starts selling off a little bit, that's whenever UVXY would pop and I can cash out. And last but not least, guys, workhorse. This is something to keep an eye on this week, okay? We get any type of news or any type of indication that the contract is going to come back to them, you need to get into this play, because I'm telling you, man, this thing is going to shoot up like a rocket, bust through all of these resistance levels, and probably get right back where we left off, okay? And that's something that I'm going to keep an eye on close this week, and can potentially buy in, get some shares, and ride it up, above $30, and then probably cash out after that. It's not something that I'm really interested in getting into long term. And, to be honest, the only thing I knew about the company, I've swung it twice before, and the only thing I knew is they might get the USPS contract. So I got in, rode the hype up, sold it, fell off, got in again, rode it up again, and it's always been at these levels. Okay, I bought it in about the $15 level, sold when it got above the 20s, and then whenever it fell back down, you know, I would look to buy again. But I haven't swung it in several months, so this is a very, very interesting play for me, and it's something to keep an eye on moving forward. So make sure that if you're not in this stock and you're looking for a swing play, I would definitely keep an eye on it and see if there's any type of news that comes out. And I'll let you know, of course, if there's any updates that I need to provide to you. And that's all we got for today, guys. We'll catch you in the next video. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, comment below on anything that you would like to see moving forward. And again, don't forget your free stocks. Link in the description below from Webull. All right, guys, we'll catch you next time.